Modular access is our new role-based access control method, enabling you to choose which modules you want to use into your own standard role types for easy access management. For new customers, this role-based access control method will automatically be switched on. For current customers, you may be used to our previous method of navigation-based permissions. This new overhaul of system access will provide you with a central hub to manage access via staff access templates and roles. This will make the process a lot smoother, easier to manage, and a lot quicker for onboarding new users. So how does modular access work? The switch to modular access functionality is performed by your support team by request, and we will then set up your main admin user with all their required permissions. This admin user can then set up all remaining staff and assign them to their respective access groups. Please be aware that when the switch is made, access will temporarily be lost for non-admin users whilst the new groups are set up. Users will still be able to log in, but see very little to begin with. So you've switched on modular access and you're starting to set up access for your staff. When you go to admin, you will be presented with role management and role membership. Role management is the new area for setting up staff groups and also assigning the access permissions for those groups. Role membership is then where you'll be able to assign members of staff to their respective role management groups. So, role management. Here we have a few examples of different access roles that you could set up for your system. Select Add in the bottom right. In this example, we're going to set up access for a new behaviour lead. So I've set up the role name and provided a quick description. Then click Save, and the new group is added to the list view. From here, we're then able to select the Manage Access button, and on this new page we can begin assigning different areas of the system that will be required by the members of this group. Here you'll see all the different modules available to your system. To select an entire module at once, we can select the icon to the left-hand side of the module name. For example, here's the Behaviour Slips module. To select only specific areas of access within a module, we can then select the plus button to the right-hand side of the module name. This then opens a further panel that will present each of the areas held under that module, separated into sections. Those we've selected will appear in green and those unticked will remain in black. Once you've selected some areas and left others unselected, the main module will then be presented in an amber colour. This signifies that the group only has partial access to the module. When we're happy with our selections, we can then select Save in the bottom right of the page to confirm our changes. Now that the level of access is set up for this group, we need to assign system users to this group. We have a new option for selecting blueprints. Apply the setup of a previously created group on the system to help make the process a bit quicker for setting up a new group's access by having multiple areas selected as a default. Essentially, this means you're using an existing group as a blueprint for a new group you're going to create that's just a little bit different. When you're happy with all your access selections, we can then move on to the role membership part of the process. To assign a role to a user, double-click on their name and you'll be presented with a pop-up for Assign User Access Role. Here, you can select the applicable access role from the drop-down list to attribute the role and its access settings to that individual user. This list of roles is populated by those you have created previously in the role management area. Click Save when you've made your selection. Alternatively, you can use the checkboxes down the far left column in conjunction with the Assign button to add a single access role to multiple users in one go. Using the quick filters at the top should help make this a speedy process when you first set up. For example, if all classroom teachers are going to have the same access role and you have a group already set up for them, it only takes a few moments to filter for that group, click All and then assign that role to all classroom teachers. When all users have been assigned their respective access groups, they will then see these changes reflected for them when they next log into the system.